Okay, welcome to the Lobo Den podcast. We have Devon Dickerson. He's back in the Lobo Den. Previously, you want to check him out. He has episode 78. Comedian, funny dude. We talk about the girl he slept with naked in college, ringworms, some rectal exams, the Kardashians, that one lady at the gas station I was giving life advice to who gave me a blowjob. Hawaii, we watch Rachel Way making Pozole, talk a little jongruden. So check out the podcast, subscribe. Please subscribe. It's $3 a month. Support the podcast on Patreon. Hit up James Webb if you want to do a podcast. And please subscribe to YouTube, tell a friend, get me to 1,000 subscribers, and then I can subscribers so I can monetize these things. Give me some reviews. Okay, Lobo Den.
Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. It's the Lobo Den.
Okay, welcome to the Lobo Den podcast. I'm your host, Giovanni. Yes, to my left, James Webb from the People of Comedy Studio.
Hello.
Hello, and coming back for the second time, Devon Dickerson. What's up, Devon?
What's up?
What's up? You weren't in the studio the first time he came. It was young Manny who left us to Los Angeles.
Yeah, Manny was here.
To kill homeless people. It's a new mandate, right?
Is that what they're doing in LA?
Wasn't what's his name going to run over homeless people? Oh wait, no, that was a joke by Tim Dillon. No,
Gavin
Caitlyn
Newsom?
Jenner. No, or
Okay.
Let's
Caitlyn.
give it up for James Webb,
The
nuclear James Webb over here, bro. This man is loped.
James has been working. What were you doing?
What do you mean?
Steroids or
He got to be doing something.
All
man.
natural, dude.
Nah,
I don't fuck with steroids, bro. I'm scared of that shit.
you're scared?
I'm like the girl with no titties. Like, nah, those are not real titties over there.
He's like,
Them are definitely steroid
Well,
titties.
well,
over there.
I used to be fat, so like you just convert that into not fat,
That's what's up.
and then you're good.
You grew up slim though, because I grew up fat too. I was
I grew
chubby.
up kind of chubby.
Oh,
And
so we
then
were
I
all
got
chubby.
Slim.
Yeah, me too. When'd you
Had-
get slim?
I had the girl in 8th grade. You know, like the last day of 8th grade, when everybody's telling the truth. Like I would have.
Oh, the yearbook. The yearbook.
No, like the last couple of weeks, like I would have fucked you, but you were fat. I'm like, I wouldn't have been fat if you would have been fucking me. You know?
Oh my
Can I curse?
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Please.
Like I wouldn't have been this big.
You
Well,
just can't say dyke.
no, okay.
All right. Right. That's a new rule on this podcast. You can't say. You got to say butch.
You guys say
Right?
butch.
Just
It's
say.
All right. Anyways.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So anyways, so there was you didn't realize that being fat prevented you from getting fucked. Not getting fucked, but getting laid. Right?
Well, in
Was this 8th grade?
8th grade, 7th grade, there were people fucking, but I wasn't.
I wasn't fucking.
I wasn't
Yeah.
fucking.
I fucked at
Me neither.
18, dude.
I mean, you had some people maybe.
Not
you know,
me.
Not me. So
Only people were fucking were in fucking on porn that I was watching.
Yeah.
Not even real.
Hell
Not even
yeah.
porn. It was pictures I was looking at in 8th grade on
I
AOL,
didn't even
dude.
watch porn until I got married, man. You know, I'm a late bloomer with the porn game.
Right.
When'd you lose virginity?
Virginity? That's a good question, man. Cause damn, that's a really good question. Probably about my freshman year. Probably freshman year.
Freshman year of high
I
school.
don't think I was fucking in 8th
Did you
grade.
Did you get slimmer after 8th grade?
After a girl told me she would have fucked me in 8th grade. Yeah, I lost about 40 pounds.
What'd you do?
Just doing young people shit, you know, outside all day. I wasn't doing James Webb shit. Over here steroiding it up.
fucking.
Man, this dude's gains got gains.
I'll take the compliment, bro.
I'm jealous, man.
I'll
I'm
take
jealous.
it. You could do it. You're almost there.
I cannot do
I'm
it.
sitting on-
because I won't.
18s
I have no
right now?
determination.
The first time I lost weight, I lost too much weight
Yeah.
because I didn't know about weight loss or anything. I made up a number. I was like, I heard about counting calories,
Right.
and I was like, let me eat. What's a good number? And I plugged some numbers into some website, and it said 1,200 was like super low, and I was like, I'll do 800 calories a day. So, which I think is like starving yourself. It's very low for my height or whatever the hell it was. So then I was doing like 800 calories a day, and I didn't know. And I was like, maybe I could do 600, and I didn't even think about it. And I got super skinny, and I lost weight, and I got it. And I was working at a Sears Jewelry, selling jewelry to the top class in Waukegan, right? That's who I was selling jewelry to. But that's the first time I lost weight. And I was skinny. I lost it. And then the second time I lost weight was for some chick I wanted to fuck in Milwaukee.
I lost weight early this year just because of stress, but that's about it though.
Well,
I
when you
used to have
younger?
salads from Potbellies that was more than 800 calories. Thinking I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put the grapes, the raisins, the
It's a salad. The salad dressing
The
has a bunch
walnuts.
of, or the iced coffee at whatchamacallit,
Then
at Dunkin'
2
Donuts.
pieces of pizza from, deep dish pizza. That's 50,000 calories right there. So a salad and a piece of pizza. That's it.
What do you eat now? What's your diet like?
A
I used
lot
to
of
have a-
Pepsi.
Well, that's
Is
it.
Wild
right
Cherry?
there.
Yeah, some coffee, marijuana, and just I'm a big breakfast person. But other than that, I don't really.
What do you have for breakfast?
Breakfast, we can do anything for breakfast, man. Omelet. A steak and omelet. My breakfast is real big.
I had a chicken tender that we got at Topgolf on Friday that's been in my fridge that I ate today for breakfast. And I mixed 2 of the Stubbs barbecue sauce, and I had that.
You ever ate
bre-
anything that you like? Man, I probably shouldn't eat that.
A lot. I
It's
used to-
been in there quite a while.
So I used to do that all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel like now I have a girl, and I told you before this, I'm having a kid. And I got to think about.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm having a baby. I think when you came on, we were dating for like 2 months, right?
Yeah,
But we were,
he was talking about going in raw.
yeah, I was talking about going in raw.
Exchanges.
Yeah, I was talking about going in raw, and then yeah, I got her fucking pregnant. Did I? No, I didn't have sex.
So that's right on schedule.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at a
That's how it
schedule.
happens.
Yeah. Well, we tried. I was like, and then I tried the first time, it didn't happen, and I was like depressed. I was like, I can't have kids because I figured I'm Mexican. I fucked all these dirty chicks from Waukegan with no condoms. I should have had a scare by now, and it
30
didn't.
chicks from Waukegan.
Fucking thought you ever fuck a dirty Latina from
I
Waukegan?
passed the dirty chicks up in Waukegan.
What?
There's a lot of dirty chicks in Waukegan.
I know, I
too.
know.
And yeah, they tempting.
And there's always new ones
Even
too.
the ones with their teeth.
Hmm?
I like those too. But for the most part, I'm gonna leave them alone.
No, I'm trying to think I ever had sex with you with
You're
no.
trying to think about the teeth situation.
No, I had to look. I didn't have sex, man. I'm trying to figure out. I was talking to one of my listeners. I was at a BP gas station, right, formerly Amoco in Waukegan, and I gave this girl a ride. And I remember I gave her. She came in. She was like, "Oh, I'm down the street in Zion. It's like 10 minutes away." And I was like, all right. And I'm waiting for some other girl I'm supposed to hang out with. And I'm like, "All right, you know what? I'll give you a ride." And I remember, I used to give people these stupid speeches and kind of life lessons.
Like, don't
stupid.
get him a stranger's car.
No, no, it was more like.
Like as you kidnapping him.
I'm a
like,
nice
you know,
person,
you shouldn't
dude.
get in my car, right?
And so I told her, it's like, hey, why don't you get an Uber? Oh, I can't because something. Like, why don't you get a phone bill? I can't because of this and that. And I was like, what's going on? I was trying to get to the root of I don't know why. I was trying to get to the root of the problem.
Save hope.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe you can do this because I think the reason I do this is growing up, there's a bunch of stuff I didn't know, right? That my parents never taught me, and I learned it. And I was like, man, if I could impart some of this knowledge, like I try to do the Big Brother thing.
You try to give, if you lead them with an ounce of you
Yeah.
that's better in their life, you feel like you've helped them, right?
Well, the problem is, so then we got to the other gas station. I don't know how it came up. Something about sucking dick or I ended up giving her $20, and she either sucked my dick or gave me a hand job. And I don't remember. And I'm assuming look, I used to tell the story, and I was like, yeah, I got my dick sucked for $20 after I gave her a ride. But then I was like, wait a second. Who's going to suck dick for $20? So I feel like just I don't know the word, but like realistically, it was probably a hand job. I dropped her off at some apartment or something because she was like, blah, 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 trying to make money. And I was like, well, I mean, you want to make $20? And then I had to suck my dick.
So you know what you're going to have? You're going to have a boy or a girl.
Oh, I don't know yet. We have the appointment on the 27th.
What if you have a
We're gonna
girl, man? Like, what's going to go down if you have a girl?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. How
Look,
you going to show
I
these
grew up-
podcasts like, yeah, I got, I was just $20. She was sucking my dick, but then I, demoralized her whole life for $20. Like,
I mean,
how do you,
she was an adult, right?
yeah, you try to clean it up for your
She made a
future kid.
choice.
I'm fucking with you.
She came out with $20.
He trying to clean it up so when his kid hit his shit.
She came out with $20. She had no, you know what? She had no fucking ride. And now she got a ride, a life lesson, $20.
You gave her a life tip.
You know what I mean?
That's worth more than $20.
Yeah.
right there.
And then what?
You're not teaching her to just fish for dick. You're teaching her how to fish.
And I don't think it was like one of those like it was one of those like I need you to suck my dick or give me a hand job until I come. It was more like you know what?
I got you.
Because I don't even remember coming or anything like that. You know what I mean? So
You're
it's
really
not.
a good man in this story.
Yeah, I think so. And because I remember the girl who I was talking to messaged me, and she was like, "Oh, I can't hang out, blah blah blah." And I think it was this girl I just messaged yesterday about a dog. But, anyways, I wonder if it was her. But she was like,
let's
"I
just
can't."
pray you have a boy. That's
But look, I grew up. I got a niece, right? My mom, my sisters, like. No, I think I have inside information It's like when when those companies hire hackers, right? They hire a hacker. Like I should have a girl. You want me because I know all the bad stuff, right? And I was like, I'm right away. I was like, nope. I know.
She's gonna be ready for the game.
Yeah, she's gonna be ready, dude. She's gonna be on top of shit. Think about it.
With
Yeah.
fathers, with cold-hearted pimps, and then they teach their daughters how to be the coldest. And
Because I know.
Yeah, them be the worst women to date ever. Because you can't get no game past them.
That's gonna be my daughter if I have one.
Right. You ain't got no game ever getting past them, but they hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Or like
no man is gonna want to really, really deal with them after a while.
no, or like cheaters, right? You know what I mean? Like if you're a cheater and your girl's doing nothing, and then you're always accusing her because you think like a cheater, so you think like I said, like I remember what's that movie with Tom Hanks and the other guy, Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can. You've seen that when he would forge the checks. He got hired for the FBI because he was the best at what he did. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I was the best at what I just can fucking blowjob at a BP. You know, it doesn't make me the best of anything.
Yeah, cheaters. I can't really watch that show, man. I'm too guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I just see one episode, remind me of something.
You can't watch it by yourself or with your girl.
Just anything remind me of what my girl might have done or might be doing. Just
not
even
what
cheating.
She might have done or what you might have done.
Is what you was just saying, like because of my past.
Yeah, you're absolutely
because
right.
Of your past, or maybe some of the download stuff you've been doing.
Yeah.
You look at Cheetahs, and then you be like, wait a minute, my girl cooked chicken soup just like that girl on Cheetahs. You know, it's nothing to do with cheating. It's just that anything reminds you. Back in college, this girl, she used to call her boyfriend every night. He was at a separate college. She would never sleep with me, but she would sleep with me naked, but wouldn't give me none. It was weird, right? I was sitting there like
religious or
no, it was just she didn't want to cheat on the dude, right?
All right.
And it was cool.
But she would just take off her clothes?
Yeah, it was cool because my thing could be hard all night long in anticipation. You know, the anticipation.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sport in itself, right? But she would tell this dude, I love you every night. And then sleep naked with me and not give me no coochie. I was just like, I was conflicted. Like, is she being honest with this dude? Like, I mean,
she's not
to a
fucking
level,
you.
she is in love. She's not. She wants to do it. You could tell, but she's not doing it.
And she never did.
Never did. I kind of like to, you know what I mean? I like that integrity. But now to this day, if anybody tells me they love me over the phone and they long distance, I'm like,
oh, she fucked you up, right?
Who you got sleeping naked with you right now? You know what I'm saying? Because
FaceTime him.
Nah. Then I'd be like, well, panoramic view. It gets weird.
Look, well, I mean, like,
you ever feel uncomfortable being jealous? Like, you jealous and you about to ask a jealous ass female like question, like, and then they act like they didn't hear you, so you got to repeat your jealous, insecure ass question and shit. Like, what took you so long coming from the store?
Yeah.
Like 7.5 minutes, motherfucker. Yeah, lock her happened in 5.5 minutes. Who you been fucking?
I got jealous this morning.
I get jealous of everything.
I got jealous. Some dude. So you know what? As it's actually funny. Some dude messaged my girl for a nude, right?
He messaged her nude.
Asked her for a nude on Snapchat,
he asked
right?
her for a nude. Okay.
And then she didn't open it until like a day later, and she saw it. But it's funny when she opened it, she went to the story. It was this dude's wedding night, so she didn't open the message until the next day. And I was like, she already knows.
He was getting married.
Yeah, he was getting married the next day, and
so
the day
he
before
was
he's
like randomly
asking
let's see what could go down.
Asking, the night before asking for nudes. Yeah, so
that's not even.
That's not.
He probably say.
I mean, I've done worse.
Yeah.
Like, I've never like.
You married now?
I don't know. We're not married now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but like we're having a kid. We live together. We got a house together.
You're doing everything. Yeah.
But we're not. I mean, eventually, I guess. We're not. I don't even know.
Don't rush it if it ain't to be rushed, man.
Yeah. I'd like to get a ring if we do get married. So I'm about to say, but we got couches or whatever.
Oh, you got couches?
We had to get couches. Yeah, I know. We got couches.
You can sit on the couch. You can't do shit.
We had to pay for the dookie to get removed from our basement yesterday. We had to get a fucking rotter, right? And I found out.
That's a horrible job.
Like, and this is the thing I was thinking about. Like, I use somebody that I know, a friend, right? And I don't think I'm going to do that again. I think I'm just going to go to a business.
Everything about you now.
Well, this is the thing. I used a friend, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get a good deal, right? And I'm using a company after that. Because now, the people that show up, she's texting me. She's like, I think this one guy's here, right? This guy I know who was a scam artist-ass plumber. And I was like, there's no way it doesn't work with him. And it was a coincidence. He was the type of dude where he was a plumber, right? He'd come, he'd offer you a quote, get the deposit, start the job, never finish it. He's like infamous in Lake County for doing this. He was, and I found out later. I was like, why the fuck? And I found out later. I was like, he could have made good money plumbing, and he was had a license, but he had a gambling addict. He was a gambling addict, so he would lose all his money. So yesterday, you ever have James was cleaning, but we had a cleaning lady come Monday. You ever use a cleaning lady before? Yeah. We decided I told her we gotta use it like once a month at least, because it became the point. It's like, all right, we'll clean tomorrow, and just house kept getting. We'd clean for events, right? Oh, we have a housewarming party. Oh, there's a thing for the kids, and then we clean the night before until midnight. But we got realistic and figured out like, hey, it's not gonna. I was like, look, let's be realistic. Let's just get this fucking Mexican ladies to come and clean our fucking house.
Yeah, I used to have my aunt. She would clean my house, but then she would tell the whole family how junky my house was. Like, I'm like.
Okay, that's
this is fucking. That's violating some HIPAA, some kind of act or some shit.
That's the weird thing with friends and family.
You the cleaning lady.
I know.
And you gonna tell everybody how dirty our house is?
She's like, oh yeah, it's my nephew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean she telling family members, the other family members.
This is the thing that goes back to that.
She fired herself basically.
She did, but this is the thing. People there's a weird balance with business and friends and family where it's like, you don't know. Like my friend called me and then the price went up. He didn't tell me, and he was like, if it was a normal customer.
Cleaning your shit out of, riding your shit out of the basement, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Let me just tell you, every year my house notoriously fails. I don't know what it is. I hate cleaning my own shit out of my own basement. I couldn't imagine cleaning my friends' shit.
And no, and her dad and brother were just in town shitting it up.
No.
They're like 800 pounds together, dude.
You got people that
6'6"
shit. You know what I mean? Like,
these are shitters.
James over here with his protein drinks, he probably ain't got that much shit.
Fucking big fat shit.
Oh, I started drinking.
You got big shit, James?
Oh yeah, dude.
I got a vitamin.
I eat once.
I thought you had little deer shit with all the
I eat once a day. So like it's all just condensed into one. Like I only shit once because I eat once.
But bro, my food is so cantankerous.
Yeah, what do you eat?
Like I've went to just Spanish for a little while, and you could tell like, oh man, my shits are peaceful, and they're like, I'm in and I'm out. You know, I plop fizz. Yeah, flushing right.
Yeah.
But when all you eat is meat-based products, and dairy all day, it's just like,
dairy now.
Yeah, it's just like, man, even the toilet's like, here come this motherfucker.
Yeah, fat logs, bro.
Oh my god, just the smell, really. It's the smell.
It's great.
Not to upset the listeners, but my shits have been like sliding out because I got a Vitamix. We got a Vitamix, right?
You gotta have that colon cleanse type.
Yeah. So I've been drinking these, kale and cucumber, all these shakes,
no,
right?
They definitely
it just slides out.
Definitely
it's beautiful, right?
Definitely help.
So now, they're beautiful.
I've had shit come out my ass so long that I was like, I gotta be gay at this point because that shit went in and out a couple of times. It couldn't possibly just come.
It feels good now.
It
really
hit the
does.
toilet, then I jumped up. It hit me again. You know what I mean? Like that shit.
It feels good when it comes down. Like it's.
I've questioned my sexuality before. Like that don't really feel that bad.
It doesn't. You know what I mean?
Going out.
It's weird going in.
It's a whole coming in part.
Going in is weird, especially that first time. It's like you're like, am I gay? But it's my girlfriend's doing it. I don't know. But it still fucks with your head, and it's like fuck.
We used to have this debate in college. What did the girl do? She used to lick anal.
Oh, I love getting my ass licked.
That first time, my roommate, he knew the girl that I was kicking it with, and he was like, I was like, man, she wild, bro. Mm-hmm. I was embarrassed.
Like Nick Cannon, wild.
Yeah, I mean, this was in the '90s, so we wasn't talking about that shit.
Yeah.
And then he goes, man, she did what? I was like, bro, and I'm sitting there with my legs wide open, loving every minute of it.
Dude, I remember the first time it happened, it fucked with me. Like you get a phone call, it fucked with me because I was turning around in my stomach, and I didn't expect. Like I was talking shit. The girl was Puerto Rican, and I was messaging. I was talking all this shit, and then I I was like, that pregame stuff where you're still messaging and I'm pushing my limits. I was like, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do this to you, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So what's up, girl? You eat ass. And I'm thinking I'm cool. But I remember the first night I was over there, or the second night I was there. And then she turned me over. I've said this before on the podcast.
She flipped you over?
Flipped me over.
Shit, huh?
And I was on my stomach. And I was like, what's going on? I wish it would make maybe like a massage or something. I don't know. And then I felt it. Yeah.
Little puppet.
Oh, God. And then I felt it, right? And I was like, oh. And then she was from behind my ass. And I was like, damn. Like I remember the next day, I was like, "Am I gay?" It's like it
Yeah, you
fucked with me for like 2-3
you got
days.
flipped over. My legs was prone, widespread. I was in the missionary position.
That's not bad.
You were in the prison.
I don't even know.
Shawshank Redemption.
I was
no
like,
redemption.
yeah,
After we
dude,
Shawshank you.
It was no, but James, you said you have getting your ass eaten out. I forgot.
I've had my ass eaten out before.
What was his name?
John.
That's cool, man.
Thank you.
Everybody likes the Johns.
He was good friend. They need to call him. But no, I've had a finger in there too once. Didn't like that.
Yeah, that's a little invasive.
Immediately pulled far away from the finger. But ass eating is nice, dude. Feels good.
Well, I've done 2. What is that? Proctologists.
How many fingers they put in the proctologist?
Man, my
They fist
question is not how many fingers, but where did your finger get its certification from? You know, like, what are you feeling for? How many asses did you have to go into to train?
You got to start with the cadaver's
What
ass,
if you,
right?
is my ass different than your ass? I mean, a polyp in my ass might feel like just regular shit in your ass. You know what I'm saying? There's too many questions for that finger. This iPhone can see through our pockets and our faces, and it can see our skeletal system. It can't see a polyp in our ass.
Oh yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
have
saying?
MRIs, X-rays.
Yeah, you know, like we still doing the finger shit in the ass.
I never thought about
like
that
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like they got cameras to
Put a man on the moon.
to see the lava under the earth, but we can't see how hot it is in our ass.
Yeah, we have AI now, don't
Man,
we?
that's what I'm saying, man. There's too much technology for a digital rectal scan. Still,
Cars,
you know?
cars can drive themselves, and all white dudes are still fingering
We ain't
you.
figured that out yet. This sounds like a bunch of. That's all I'm saying.
Have you been with your girl when she got her the pelvic exam before?
Well, they don't let you go in. Yeah.
I was there
Oh,
on
yeah.
both of them.
Oh,
I mean, she has the sheets. Well, because she was pregnant,
No,
right?
let
all right.
Let me tell you this one, because this is just because you weird and you're the only person. That
Oh,
think
yeah, I'm
like
disgusting.
This, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I was married for 20 years, and when we had our first baby, the doctor was a dude, which, you know, this motherfucker was like, he was checking her for dilation. I guess 6 inches. This is about maybe a little bit bigger than this. Maybe they got to keep
That's
pulling.
probably 3 inch, right? Like a
Yeah.
decal. Yeah, it's 3
I think
inches.
it's 3 to 6 inches or something, like they trying to see if the baby can come out, right? And this motherfucker is just like going in my girl and ripping, like pulling
Sounds
the
like-
muscle. And I'm like, damn, I never even fingered her like that. You know what I'm saying? And she's moaning and shit.
Sounds like
you know?
Velcro.
Yeah, she's moaning and shit. I'm like, wait a motherfucking minute, right? So we get down to the damn hospital. I mean, because this was like we had a couple of false starts, and then we went home.
Offside.
So one time, I guess he said, fuck it, I'm not going to come down to the hospital. And it was this Russian chick who sounded like she just left Russia. She still had the whole accent. And she was like, no, I'm going to check and see how many centimeters you are dilated. And when my wife moaned that time, I was in the corner just whacking off like, man, this is the sexiest thing
It was like George
I
Costanza.
have ever seen in my life. And of course, I ain't got no coochie about 3 months, so that didn't help. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. And then my wife was like, you a pervert. I was
When
like,
when do the women stop fucking when they're pregnant?
man, they stop fucking whenever they feel like stop fucking, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm
You know
still
what
getting
saying?
pussy, so at least
Good luck, man.
I got that going for me.
Good luck. That's all I can say is good luck.
You seen Squid Games yet? James has finally seen it.
I looked at 1 or 2 episodes. Seen the episode when they was doing the tug of war. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, the tug of war. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your? Did you see most of it or all of it or no? What was your?
You like it? You love it? It's a
I don't. It's fun. I liked
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
It's different.
I didn't like the second episode was boring to me. The last episode, I was just like, really? That's fucking spoiler. But I like my favorite scene. I was watching. I don't know how I feel about this. I was watching this with my niece the other day. She's between 7 and 9. I'm not sure how old she is. She had lice, right? It's kind of. I was thinking about lice is like it's like a STD for kids, right?
It's white people shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Until the black kid plays with one of y'all, then.
Cause your hair.
They
Wait, how
just-
black people don't get lice? I didn't know
think
this.
They just really gravitate. Y'all do shit like play with animals outside. And,
Animals don't. Lice doesn't work that way. It's amongst other kids. It doesn't go from animal
but
to
I'm saying,
whatever.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
lice and ticks hang out
Ticks-
together.
ticks
yeah, you know
do.
what I mean?
You'll
I'm
get
sure
ticks.
a tick and a lice be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna jump on this motherfucker over here.
But lice are they're very common.
Lice,
There's these lice clinics all over the
we
place.
don't really get lice like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We get shit like what's the shit called?
Sickle cell?
Nah. Hey man, that gunshot scared the fuck out of me after y'all talking about.
We're in Chicago.
You're in Chicago. You can't do that.
He
Whole
came
gunshot.
with a bulletproof.
You know what I'm saying?
He had a bulletproof vest his first episode.
Yeah,
he came
no
over
doubt,
here.
No doubt. That was funny. This motherfucker said sick.
This is fucking this one Modelo you gave me.
Hey,
I
man.
texted my girl. I was like, I'm having one beer.
The sickle cell. That was funny. Wait till I find out what the fuck lupus y'all get or some shit. That was funny, man.
We get diabetes too. Mexicans are fucking.
It was ringworms. Ringworms.
Oh, I get ringworm. I have ringworm.
Yeah, I think black kids get more ringworm, which from
No, I've had ringworm.
Right, but I don't
multiple
hear too many
times.
black kids getting lice.
I give Jessica ringworm.
How do you get ringworm?
So white people get ringworm. You get it. Wrestlers get it because they're on the mats all the
It's
time or whatever.
disgusting
It's
stuff,
disgusting. It's a fungus.
Yeah.
I had ringworm in high school. I didn't even know I had. I'm walking around. I had this just circle on my cheek, and somebody's like, "That you got ringworm," and I was
on your
like,
cheek.
"On my cheek."
What the fuck was you eating?
That
You was wrestling?
I wasn't even getting laid. I wasn't even wrestling, dude. I didn't take gym. I was that kid who avoided gym because I didn't want to. I don't know, dress, shower, whatever reason I didn't want to go. Didn't want to go to gym. So what I did is I joined JRTC, because if you join JRTC, junior reserve, the military class, you don't have to join gym, but I have to dress up once a week in my uniform. But that was my thing. I didn't go to gym, but I had ringworm. But the one time I got ringworm was in a strip club in South Miami, Florida. I was with a Brazilian stripper. We're in the back, and I would go there and fuck the strippers, and they were in the back, right? And I just remember being there, like in my. I had my shorts down on this couch, one of them like fake pleather couches, and it was kind of warm in there. And I just remember being in there. And like a few weeks later, I was with my girl, right? Not the girl I'm with now, obviously, but I was with my girl. And then she's like, "What's this on your inner thigh right here?" And I was like, "What you mean?" And I was like, "Oh." And I just saw this big, and it spread because I didn't even know about it. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's probably from the gym, from
ringworms from the gym."
Because I don't know if I was taking some
literally-
MMA class.
I'm trying to think. What exercise, Mr. Schwarzenegger, can you get?
It's fuck the drunk
Fungus
Brazilian
in
stripper.
between your legs.
Yeah, I was like right there, and I was like, "Oh, it was the gym." Like I don't know if she listened.
Probably
to
the Thigh Master.
Thigh
maybe?
yeah, the
Yeah,
Thigh
yeah,
Master,
yeah,
right?
that's
Hey, who was
probably what
that?
you
Was
were
that
talking
Suzanne Summers? Can you pull up a Suzanne Summers? Was it? What was that thing she was? Was it the Thigh Master? Remember? She would.
I don't even know. I used to love Suzanne Summers too.
She was on Step
She
by
died
Step.
of booty cancer.
She's
right?
dead. She's
Yeah.
not dead.
She died of ringworm.
She died of booty cancer.
Who's that old
She
motherfucker
had,
next to her?
She's 75.
She had anal cancer, man.
She's alive.
You're thinking of you're thinking of the chick from Charlie's
Yeah,
Angels.
She
who-
alive.
You're thinking of the girl from Charlie's Angels, right?
76, bro.
Who was that skinny chick from Charlie's Angels who died the same day Michael Jackson died?
Yeah, that's what.
You're thinking of her.
Right. That's.
She was in Three's Company. Oh, Suzanne.
Farrah Fawcett.
Look at
Yeah,
Suzanne.
that's probably what it is,
Dude,
Farrah
that
Fawcett.
fucking cum.
Yeah, she was.
She's
definitely-
crushing it at
She was
75.
def-
Goddamn.
That's
Open
not
up
her
them
right now,
white-
is it?
Yeah.
Man, get
75th
Let her
birthday.
piss in my face.
Okay.
Who's that old guy?
He
Me.
clean. Look at him.
It's me in 40 years.
No shit. But she didn't look bad for a white woman at 70 years old.
Oh, she really doesn't.
I mean, for any woman.
No, white women specifically.
Yeah, so
We age terribly.
man, wrinkle heaven.
Thigh Master. Except for the Thigh Master. I just remember how this thing looked. Remember those? I bought. So I was a chubby kid. I told you, right? So then I was younger. Like I said, remember that girl gave me the blowjob? I was trying to teach her things. This is one of the things. I wish I could have Oh, look at Suzanne.
Oh, God damn.
You know, I'm
Oh.
like that when I go to strip clubs, though. Like when I go to strip clubs, I'm really trying to educate women.
So,
Like you don't have to be this way, and I don't know why I get like that. You know,
no,
like I
they
really,
have to.
huh?
They have to. I was thinking about this. the
I
other
really
day.
get in there and I try to save them, and I really feel like, hey, you know what? I seen you strip over there. Here go $20. Just sit down and relax. And it's just, I know I'm not going nowhere with it. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know
go
what
to
it
the,
is.
I'm trying to go to the back room,
Nah, I'm
get
not.
my dick sucked.
Nah, it's just something about everybody else seeing your pussy that's just not interesting to me. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I didn't even think
I
about
don't
it.
know what it is. I just don't want to. I don't want to be in the pussy that everybody can see. Just
No,
me.
I don't think I've thought about it.
Yeah, I
right?
know you don't. You just an animal.
No.
Just
Because I feel
just
guilty.
vagina, and you just there to eat.
I feel yeah. I feel like guilty, but look. So I gave the lady with the blowjob a lesson, right? Not a lesson, right?
You taught her a lesson, a life lesson.
Like, oh shit. Damn it! It was something with
She
Suzanne.
was like, "I got ringworms on my penis. That's just ringworms." Rub it off. That's
No,
how
I
I
was
got
gone
on your
by then.
thigh. It was on your penis. And it was sitting on your thigh.
It was no. It was. I used a tea tray oil. It was gone. God
Tea
damn
tree
it!
oil?
I was fucking something about my fucking lesson. Okay, I don't remember. Something about there was a lesson I was gonna give. We were talking about Suzanne Summers, and then
Anal cancer, polyps.
oh, the strippers, right? So
Strippers.
you like to what this is what I remember now. This is the thing. The strippers are at a point. I feel like everybody's kind of at a point in their life where they know they got there. They know what they were doing. They got themselves there. So that's where they're at. You know what I mean? The $20, the speeches is not going to do anything. And it's like I was. So I had a friend right now, right? They were going to do a job for somebody, and they need for whatever particular job they do. They get a deposit, and then they get the job. But then they were telling me, like, hey, this person's not responding. They're supposed to give me that deposit. They haven't. But what they didn't tell me is a week ago they sent them this message. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I'll send a deposit, but I'm waiting to get paid Friday, and I'll send it. Like, I feel whenever you start getting messages like, I get paid Friday, waiting on my, and I told her at that point, cut your losses. You know what I mean? Like, this person is at a place in life right now, and maybe they'll be their whole life where it's always going to be, I get paid Friday, I'm waiting on my taxes. This guy owes me money. It's like, no, and then they didn't respond, and they didn't
Shit
pay.
just ain't as important to know. That's
You know what I mean?
What it is, man.
Like, I feel you're like you're at that point, right, where it's like you're not gonna. It's like you just cut your losses, let it go, and don't fucking work with Puerto Ricans at the end of the day.
Nah. You know what, man? Life is like that, though. You got to learn how to cut.
And
your
I've
lessons
been
with
there. I've been in the
people,
downs.
Period, you know? Like, you ever been in a relationship, you like carried it on too long. Like,
Hell yeah.
I think I'm most guilty.
I don't
of
break
that.
up with people.
That's my problem too.
You know what I
man.
mean?
It's like I'd be like, nah, you in my life forever. Even though we don't want to be with each other, we hate each other, but you're not going no motherfucking well. Till the police show up, then that's when you might go. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd be like envisioning that if we break up or if we move on, then it was bad. But no, sometimes it's just good to learn from this person what you could have learned and move the hell on.
I saw this. I don't know if it was a quote or a speech. It was one. It was something on Facebook before it turned into what the fuck it is now. But it was like 7 years of something bad. Like 7 years is of something bad. Like 7 years is one day isn't any better. You know what I mean? It's like it was bad. It's bad now. Yeah, you fucking spent 7 years with somebody. It was fucking horrible.
Right.
I just saw this the other day. It was who are those Kardashians? There's like 3 of them, right? Or 4. There's like 5, right? There's probably like 8 now. Anyways, so one of the quotes I just saw, and a lot of girls share this, was about, because Travis Scott from Blink-182, right? What's my age again?
Travis Scott is just Travis
Oh, wait,
Scott.
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker.
Travis Scott's,
Travis Scott
Travis
from
Scott is, Travis Scott fucks a Kardashian, right?
Yeah, he's into
Oh, he's
He fucks.
He's gonna be a billionaire, but he's gonna be
the
fucked up.
other Kylie.
He fucks
The
Kylie
Kendra.
Jenner,
Chloe.
yeah.
Kendra Kardashian?
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall.
Yeah,
No,
what's-
Chloe. I don't fucking
Chloe?
know.
Travis Barker.
No, not Travis Scott.
Let's go to Travis Scott
He was
first.
Oh, you want to go to
Barker.
Travis Scott
Yeah,
first?
dude,
you
that
talking
first
about Barker.
album is one of my favorite
No,
albums.
Travis Scott. The kids put me up on it. I love Travis Scott.
The trap music album. I sound like an old man. The trap music album, but what is it? Birds sing.
No, it's Travis Barker.
Yeah, Travis Barker. No, it's both of them.
No, Travis Scott is dating
With
he was talking
Kylie,
about
that's-
Oh, look, they're hiding him. Yeah, Travis Scott and Kylie, and Travis Barker has corona. Roman's during the coronavirus pandemic.
I mean, if you look at the Kardashian mama, she pretty much just hold her kids out for better financing from black.
Kim K's sex tape.
I'm just saying this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She did? I mean, I
The
watched it and
whole,
jerked off to
the
it. but still.
that entire scandal, quote unquote, was planned from the jump.
She planned her daughter's
Oh,
pussy
my
expose.
God.
Yeah.
and she planned her
That's sick.
husband's transformation into. This woman might be the greatest devil or the
Oh my
greatest genius
God,
ever.
dude.
It
Are
just
you
depends on how
are
you
you-
look at it.
Is that for real? That's disgusting.
No, she should like. I mean, she's great at marketing.
Bro, the chick dated Reggie Bush.
She did Reggie Bush. Who won
Reggie Bush.
He's a
Nick
Heisman winner,
Cannon.
right?
I mean, like
she dated Nick Cannon. You think of Mariah Carey, Morgan? That's Mariah Carey.
Anybody that's black in Hollywood,
she dated. Who was that one? The light skin, the red bone basketball player.
Yeah, that dude. That's what I was trying to say.
Ray J.
He makes. Does Ray J make earbuds now?
Yeah, Raycons, dude.
Raycons.
He's crossing with the Raycons.
She did the basketball player. Then she came back to Kanye.
She's divorcing back Kanye again.
She's a billionaire now. She can get a divorce now. That's right. That's the goal.
She was friends. That's how she started. She was friends with Paris Hilton.
Yeah, Paris Hilton.
I saw that tape too.
So they sold it to Vivid
Wow.
to make money.
Nah, really to get on the map. I think. You think they did it for money or just to get on the map?
Publicity.
Yeah.
Money and publicity.
I guess they go ahead.
Oh, look, there's Nick Cannon in the background. Maybe you were right about that. That's Nick Cannon, unless I'm racist, right? That's Nick Cannon, right?
That is Nick Cannon.
I'm telling you, I think she boned Nick Cannon too.
You're
man.
also racist, but that's Nick Cannon.
No, look, she fucked Nick Lachey.
Nick Lachey.
Nick Lachey.
We tried to get her to fuck Nick Lachey.
We tried to get her to fuck Nick Lachey.
Yeah.
Who used to fuck, who I heard was good in bed. What's her name? Rebecca Simpson?
Who?
No, you talking about
The bitch with the Daisy Dukes, Prima Chicken?
I don't know.
Go back up.
Simpson, that's right.
Jessica Simpson. Yeah,
right.
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, they was big time. Now you don't even hear about them. That's crazy. Yeah, man. But life is beautiful, man. So you got a kid coming. I mean, what do you got planned with this, man? Like, this 18 years of commitment. I don't see you. You know, have you been committed to anything like 18 months like that? Because kids eat like every fucking day, man. That's the problem with it.
Well, I have a stepson now too.
Oh, okay.
So we wake up. We have him half the week. So I wake up, make him breakfast, take him to school half the week, swimming on Saturday. So now it's gonna be a full week, right, with the baby. I was talking to Eric about it because Eric how old is Eric's kid?
Eric's not even existent anymore. Bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I've called him all week. He hasn't picked up, dude.
Man,
He'll send me a TikTok once a week or
he'll send me a baby bottles. This is what I'm on right now, man. I can't do it. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
That's what a baby do to you, man.
You have kids, right?
They 18 and 17.
Oh, so you're almost done.
I'm done.
You got 17. You got a year.
The 17-year-old one, he's good. He's learning to drive. He's independent, playing football, basketball. The 18-year-old, fingers crossed. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? It's been a battle. You know?
You have any advice for me? I'm a first-time parent, so I don't know. Like, I have.
Just take as many pictures.
I have semi-advice.
Take as many pictures and print them out.
All right.
You know, don't keep them on the disc and all of that.
Should I put them in the iCloud?
Nah, I wouldn't even put them on iCloud because
get hacked.
iCloud might not be around in a minute. You know.
Oh well, an EMT, James.
What?
An EMT could wipe out our computers.
What is the EMP?
What the fuck is an EMT?
An EMT is a medic.
Oh. Dude, I don't know what it is about beer, but I have one fucking beer.
I just went to Hawaii for my birthday, man. You ever been to Hawaii?
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Mexico, no.
No, it's not quite Mexico.
Honduras.
I've been
Belize.
been to
Belize was
Costa Rica.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with somebody from Hawaii today, some customers.
Yeah. Hawaii is beautiful, man. I was looking at houses out there. They got one island. They don't have a house under $1 million. Maui.
Oh, Maui's, yeah, that's the rich
got
people.
One bedroom for $300,000.
EMT money.
Then you go to another island. The houses are $300,000 for 4 bedrooms. But it's an active volcano going on right now. So I was like, oh shit, that's risky. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see any people? I heard meth was kind of a thing I don't know which on the main island maybe.
And murder.
And
it's huge.
Murder?
Yeah.
Guess who's?
And I didn't hear anything about murder.
They keep it out of the news so that tourism stays up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
They'll put salt water in your mouth and kill you.
Really? You know what seemed like a big thing over there? It was so many people not matching their kids. I was like, this would be a great place to abduct a child and bring them to.
What do you mean not matching?
Yeah, you know, like you got the Polynesian with a super white blue-eyed baby, or you know, this black kid with these, you know. It's just like none of these kids are matching these parents.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, nah, this would be a great place if you were into kidnapping babies. Nobody would really look for the child in Hawaii. I
So
guess.
there's a movie with Sandra Bullock.
You know, like you're not looking for that kind
It's
of.
hard to
pass.
get there. Shit.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So there's a movie with Sandra Bullock or Bullock, right? Bullock.
Bullock.
She used to fuck Jesse James, right? And then she cheated on him
Yeah.
with the chick with the Nazi tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so she had big tits. But anyways, Sandra Bullock, she was in a movie, right? My girlfriend was telling me about it. I don't remember this movie, but she goes into a house and she meets a couple. She has a weird feeling, and there's kids there or whatever. They're a whole family. And then she walks out, and she was like, wait a second. And she's like, man, something felt weird, but I'll let it go. But then she goes back because she noticed that there's no pictures of any of the kids. What movie? Does anybody know what movie this is?
Not at all, but it's a good movie. Sound like.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
she goes back and whatever. So that sounds like what's going on in Hawaii.
No, it was definitely like a lot of just people so into their kids. Like when you had kids, you don't be into your kids like that. You be like, man, I'll just be glad that they out here playing, right? So we go to the beach and this one guy, he's like
I know what you mean.
really, really playing with his kid, like just like a lot.
Is this like an American Thailand maybe? Like what's going on over
Yeah,
there?
it definitely felt like that after a while
Ooh.
because it was you know, people are really.
It's an
there's a lot-
island, too.
There's a lot of
Epstein
people
had an island.
homelessness out
Yeah.
there too. So
They get them pregnant and take the kid.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of homelessness, and you know, it's a lot of under. You know, it's not. I don't think
And they have
had-
pineapples, right? What does a
it.
pineapple mean? It means like you're poly or something. What the fuck? Doesn't it have a meaning to it? The
Yeah.
pineapple?
Yeah.
No. So Hawaii.
You've never been, huh? You should go, man.
Mhm.
It's definitely a great
great.
place. Yeah, no, you never been, James?
No, I went as a kid. It's fucking. I mean, my memory of it is
Your
not
parents
great.
are rich. You went as a kid. That ain't no place you take. as a kid. You don't even fucking remember the trip. That's a waste of $3,000.
It was probably way more than that, but it was definitely it
like
was
going
fun.
to Disney World at 2 and shit. You went to Disney World,
It was
motherfucker.
fun.
You don't
Every
remember?
year. I love Disney
You
World.
used to go to Disney World?
Do it because I was born in Los Angeles. I used to spend my summers in
Oh,
LA
okay,
with my
okay.
grandparents. So I love Disney World. Like recently, I went to Six Flags Saturday
Oh
for
hell yeah!
2 hours.
You were born in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Or that's where they
No.
found your papers?
No, I was born there. I have the birth certificates. I have the birth certificates. My friends always make fun of me.
That's
They're
where
like,
Social Security was born.
they always make fun of my social security number.
You know
my
what?
friends.
I do a lot of shit on the phone, and it's funny when you speak to like some native Mexicans who are here now. You be like, "What's your social?" They be like, "Wait a minute, hold on, let me go find it." Like, well, you 40 years old, you don't know your social?
Mine is.
No, they gotta go find it because they just made that motherfucker. Wait a minute, what's that
They
piece
got-
of paper that they just gave me?
They got that shit at Little Village. You ever drive by Little Village? The little people, when you go to Little Village, you walk by, they go like this. Mika means it's a whatever social whatever or resident ID card. They're like Mika. I remember as a kid
they be
'cause
selling
we
hot,
used to-
they sell them hot like that. Huh?
we used to go. You know the discount mall?
Where's that?
It's in Little Village, right?
Okay.
So the discount mall, like I'm from Waukegan, but we go about once a month on this trip in a fucking Chevy S10, right? Can we pull up the Chevy S10
You just
real
gonna-
quick?
you gonna
Single
out-
cab.
You're gonna out the Mika guys, huh?
No, I'm out in my dad, my mom, the Mika guys, Chevy S10, single cab. Like, look at that, click on that red one. It was like that. And it had maybe a little bit more room in the back, but there wasn't a second, it was a second door, but basically, no, not that big. So it was closer to the other one. There wasn't that much room in the back. There wasn't a second window. It was more like the first one. It was my dad put those rims on it. Anyways, like that white one. He put those spokes, those lowrider spokes on it. Anyway, so it was me, my dad, my mom, and then like that was Chevy S10, and he would stuff us in the bag, me and my sister, and we go once a month to the discount mall, which is just basically a flea market,
Flea
right?
market, right.
Pull up the discount mall in Little Village. There's a guy. I don't know if he's a rapper or something. His name is Pinche Juanito. I think I just saw an article about his parents. They have a store in there, but anyways, there it is, the discount mall. Oh, I don't remember that Mexican flag. So it's like a little flea market, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm Mexican. I remember I got a butterfly knife. I got a Kubaton. All right. Let's look up the Kubaton after this. Kuboton.
I always wonder where they sold those Mexican candles. Now I know where the
They got 'em
Mecca
at Jewel
of
now in
Mexican
Waukegan.
candles are.
What is it? Cuba.
Yeah, there it is. First one. Kubaton. There it is. So there we go. So I had a Kubaton.
Fucking anal beads.
That
What
looks
is
like
it?
something anal, man.
No, so you hold it. What you do is you hit somebody with it, and the point and the thrust, like it, this
That
what is it?
definitely some Latin.
It hurts
cream.
him.
Oh,
Some Latin-
shit.
yeah,
It just
no
it
doubt.
hurts him. It's like destabilizes somebody if you hit him with it, right? So I had a Kubaton. Oh, I bought a baton there. Those batons you open. So my dad bought this for me. I had a butterfly knife. I had a switchblade. So this was all at Discount Mall. So it was my favorite time of the month to go to Discount Mall because then we'd go to Comales, get some tacos, go to Discount Mall, walk around, fake Jordans, CDs. I got one of my first shoes there at the Discount Mall, but I heard they might sell
You
it.
speak of tamales. That's just something I just still do not like. I don't know why I don't. What is a tamale
I'll tell you why you don't like tamales.
made of? What's inside of that?
Some type of meat,
Is
and
that
then
corn or is that flour?
it is masa. What the fuck is a masa? I think it's corn because I know
It's
it's.
corn.
I
It's
know
corn?
it's gluten free.
I don't know
So yeah, it's
why.
gluten free, so it's corn. I'll tell you why I don't like tamales in a second. You could give me why do you think you don't like
I
tamales?
don't know. I love everything else Mexican made. I don't like mole. It just looked like
Mole is very
Mole rips.
bipolarizing.
It looks like diarrhea. I
I
can't
love
eat anything.
mole.
that
polarizing. Did I say bipolarizing?
You did.
The fuck am I
Anything
saying?
that looks like diarrhea, I'm just not gonna ingest it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Getting horny.
what does it taste like? Mole.
I love it.
It
It's
varies.
my. This
See,
is
look at that. That looks like a pile of
So
diarrhea.
does, so does chocolate. So does melted chocolate.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Fucking eat that
I'm
shit.
not eating melted chocolate. I eat it solid.
Snickers bars. It's kind of like
Man,
it's
that-
like you get a dookie.
Don't nothing look like that. bro.
Oh, I'm getting turned the fuck
Yeah,
on.
same,
I'm fucking
dude.
horny.
Boom.
Go upstairs.
I was literally horny.
Making me want to throw the fuck up.
Oof.
But look, I'll go back to the tamales. So this, I'm gonna ask you what your death meal is. This used to be my death meal was good mole. Good mole. All right,
It's
man.
a
Hold
dessert
on.
sauce made from dried chili, tomato, and squash seed.
What the squashy? There's like tamales.
It is often
It's like a
poured
chocolate-based
over fried
peanut butter.
plantain and served with sesame seed on top.
Nah, we need like a Mexican definition. This just sounds like
Squash
Rachel Ray
seed,
gave
yeah,
the
this definitely
definition.
sounds-
This sounds like some
You
Rachel.
ain't even know it was squash seed up in there.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? That's
That's
a
Wikipedia, dog.
Dude, that's a fucking Rachel Ray definition.
the
Did you
front
see-
page of the internet right here.
Pull up the
Listen,
video of Rachel
from
Ray
Mahuti
making
mole
pozole.
from the
Oh, God.
sauce.
Did you? That recipe sounded like
So it's
fuck-
just a sauce, really.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's the sauce. So and it has a certain
you can
thickness
put
to it.
anything-
Oh, here there's
put
Rachel Ray making
anything.
the pozole. Look at this. Oh, it's.
So it's so bad.
That shit don't look nothing like the
Cracker has
diarrhea.
pozole.
She just put a bunch of corn in it.
White hominy.
White hominy.
Look at this shit.
That's racist. You ain't never put white hominy in no Mexican fucking mole.
She looks sad making it.
Yeah.
Can you look at these?
Look like somebody made her do this. shit.
Yeah.
She gained some weight.
Oh yeah, she looks terrible.
Yeah, she's chill out on that white pozole she's eating.
Yeah, squeeze that fucking bag of shit.
Why is she having it in a Ziploc bag?
Right.
I don't know.
What is that?
That's
I've
the
never
sauce.
seen.
That's tomato
What
sauce.
the fuck is that?
Yeah, I ain't never seen mole look like that.
Jalapenos. What?
Yeah, they can
What the
whitewash
fuck are
anything.
you talking about?
Yeah, that's definitely whitewashing right there.
What is it, a
I ain't
blue
never
moon? What
seen-
she
She just
put in
poured
there?
like a Leinenkugel
I
in there.
have never
Like
seen
he's laughing her ass off. She's
mole
like,
that look like that. bro.
"This is pozole. What is this?"
That look like chicken with a soup base. Now I'd eat that shit, but I won't eat no mole.
It's
No.
oh my.
What is this? Some fucking Tostito salsa? What are you
that's
doing?
horrible.
Oh my god!
What's the like dislike ratio on this?
Let me see.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Look at that. Off 1,000 likes, 50,000 dislikes.
Yeah, let's see some of the Latin comments.
Oh
on
my
it, like,
god, dude! What is
There's
this?
got to be some horrible.
Is this not how talents you watching us fuck up pasta?
Yeah.
Oh look,
Us
she's
Mexicans have a perfect phrase for this occasion, for this kind of people. It's chinga
Chinga
tu
tu
madre.
Fuck
Which
your
means
mom.
you tried your best, and although this is wrong, you can learn from your mistakes.
Fuck your mom. Oh look at this. She's brave enough to leave the comments on. Okay, I feel that.
The entirety of Mexico is watching this
no shit.
abomination.
Look, how many dislikes? 58,000.
50,000 dislikes to 1,000 likes.
Yeah, I ain't
Dude,
I'm gonna like it.
Leave. Nah.
James.
She tried her
Leave-
best. Chinga tu madre.
Leave the leave the pozole to two people, the Mexican moms, and there's one white person. Of course, you can make pozole any day if you want. I respect this dude, Rick Bayless. I like Rick Bayless, and he loves. I wonder if his, Rick Bayless.
Some of his stuff looks pretty.
I respect
Rick
him.
Bayless.
He
Bayless
loves,
is good.
and he respects the culture. He loves him. I love that dude. Whoa. I've always wanted to go to his restaurant too. Man, I should go soon. But look, the thing with Rick Bayless is I wonder if his food for his love for Mexican food started with like some hot
It's always
piece of
gotta start
Mexican.
with
So it was
some
that's
piece
how
of
it
hot
started.
ass.
Yeah.
And then you want to go down there, and then you discover the food is good too.
Why'd you
know?
start comedy? Devin is a comedian too. Does comedy?
Comedy. I just got bored at home, man. Just got tired of 10 years into marriage. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kill somebody or myself and somebody. But I need to get out the house. You know, I was going to Lifetime Gym at midnight. Really wasn't my gains wasn't gaining at all. And I just said, you know, I don't know if you know Kate Cullen.
Yeah, I know Kate.
Right.
She used to be
work,
a
she used
junkie.
to work with me, and she was like, "Man, I'm getting laughs." I'm like, "You getting laughs?" So
Kate worked with you?
She used to work with me back in the day. We worked at a college, and yeah, she said, "Come out to a open mic." I think we went up north. Not Martin Morrow, but another black guy like him was hosting, and it was pretty fun. It was like. I think I was like, I'm 47 now. I've only been doing comedy like maybe 10 years, 8 years at the most, not even serious for the most part. I need to get more serious about it. It's definitely something intriguing about being able to control people's mind when they need to relax. You know what I mean? Like everybody, you can easily make somebody uptight. What I mean by that, you can cut somebody off in traffic, throw up a finger, and you could turn somebody's attitude bad. But to turn somebody's attitude into good, I think that's magic. So we don't get enough credit to being magicians, especially in days like this,
And one thing I do like about comedy is you have a group of people possibly opposing views politically and whatever. They all kind of come together. For the most part, they all come together. There's always like those two girls. We want to put up those two white ladies at the Chappelle special.
Actually, they were laughing. People were.
Oh, they were?
criticizing
Is that
it,
just
and
a
then-
fucking
Yeah,
meme?
that's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
a
meme.
meme.
Lied to
because-
me?
I was watching them.
I was
whole
watching
time.
them, and they were laughing their ass off.
the-
Yeah, no, they
the
definitely.
internet strikes fucking
yeah, no,
again,
that was
dude.
just they were easy targets, man. They was easy targets. They was laughing.
Yeah.
You got to go back and watch the show.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's defunct. That is what do they do on Facebook? Like this has been proven wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
misinformation.
this is misinformation. That lady with the blue pink hair was laughing. Yeah, and I don't think Dave Chappelle. I mean, I think like if you look at Tom Gruden, what's his name?
John Gruden.
John Gruden. That's exactly what Dave Chappelle was saying. Like they were not talking about firing John Gruden when he was talking about somebody's lips look like Michelin tires, which the dude's lips does kind of look like.
Who's the
Michelin
dude?
tires.
Can we pull him up?
Yeah, pull up the
Type
dude
in
that
Michelin tire lip guy.
Pull up John Gruden roasts. That's what you should pull up. It's John with a Jon, I think. It's whatever.
Keyshawn Johnson was talking shit about it, but
Yeah,
I never liked
Johnson-
Keyshawn.
But I never liked John Gruden. John Gruden stole a whole entire football team. He never made a trade.
The
and
Tampa
won.
Bay?
He never made a trade in Tampa Bay and won
The
a Super Bowl. See, you look at sports long enough, you start noticing trends, right? So if you ask
Doris Smith. Let's see. Doris, let's see them
Demarius
lips.
Smith, yeah. Oh no, he got some big lips. Bro.
Let me see.
I feel like I'm gonna sell out laughing at this shit.
I ain't
with y'all.
said shit.
But no, he definitely got some big lips. James, you can definitely laugh because that shit was funny. It's just that when you write it in the text message, yeah, he fucked him up. But
Hey, Michelin makes fucking the best tires in
they
the
definitely
industry.
are soft and big tires. Them look like some Michelin 354, 58, 24s.
Tip it off foes.
Oh shit. No, but no.
He won $1 million
John Gruden
for
was
his lips.
John Gruden was definitely awarded a team. So they always get a black coach to build up these bad, horrible ass teams.
Who was the coach before Gruden? I don't remember.
It was Tony Dungy.
I forgot. It was
Tony
Dungy.
Dungy had built that whole team up. A la just like the guy in Golden State Warriors. They build up these teams that you never won shit. Then they develop the players, develop everything that real teams don't get chances to do because they like, hey, all our players are good. We don't have to develop talent. We just run good plays. So Tampa Bay, you never heard of them winning shit.
No.
And then one year he gets in there and wins that year.
It was that year.
And he never made a trade. He never made any. So the team was primed. They had went to like the division championship the year before, and then you fired a coach that built the team up. So he was a benefactor of the Good Old Boy Network anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened? Was these emails? How did I don't even know what's going
know,
on?
man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like it
Just
was like
stupidity.
emails and they came. Why did they come out? Like what happened?
I think
Do you-
New York Times or somebody released them. Whatever the case, it's gonna be bad. Because I mean, you talking about racism right here. But so what did Dave Chappelle said? You know, hey, look, you could talk about black this, black that, black this, but if you say gay, then they get eliminate your ass, and that's true because when they were just talking about Demarius Smith, they wasn't talking about firing him. He actually coached the game the next day. Then all the gay stuff came out. He was talking about women, and then he was talking about anti-gay stuff. And that's when they fired his ass.
We have a
That's exactly what Dave Chappelle is saying.
No
is
dyke
that
rule.
You could talk about black people all day long, and nothing could happen to you. But you talk about gay people, and now you'll get eliminated. And that's what happened here in John Gruden's case. The next day after everybody's complaining about why would Dave Chappelle say that shit.
Jeffrey Epstein said with a straight face that he was a firm believer in Time's Up.
This is off topic, but that is funny.
Which one was Time's Up? Was after
When
Me
they
Too?
wore all the black dresses.
But it was Me Too, then Time's Up, right? It was first
That was
Me
the
Too.
James Franco
What's
thing.
time's up?
Time's Up was after Me Too. Me Too was like, man, I got fucked around by this motherfucker
I
too.
know
I was abused. And then Time's Up was like, your time is up. Patriarchy, perverts,
I got you.
in power.
It was
right?
when James Franco was like accused of like the sexual like exploitation of people.
It's crazy. Everybody does that though. Your boss uses a little leverage to make you do a little bit of extra shit because he owns your check, right? You did it to the prostitute. You gave her a life lesson she wasn't listening to.
She wasn't a prostitute.
What was
She needed a ride.
Okay, whatever she was. But before you handed her that $20, you gave her a life lesson. She might not want to hear that shit, but you
She
held
should
on
have
to
gave
that.
me $20.
Yeah,
You're right.
Exactly. Everybody uses their power for leverage. So I don't understand why this is so surprising. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever met a female comic that might be more famous than you? That might have slid you to DMs? Like I've had comedians that come up to me and be like, hey, when you going to send me a dick pic? Like, and then they be the same ones on the Me Too crusade. And I'll be like, wait a minute. Now, if I was to release that text message that you was sending me about dick pics and you just met me, you way more famous than me. You know, I feel like I'm obligated to send you this dick pic because you're way more famous and you could put me on. You know what I mean? But everybody does that. You know? I think I would love to see two things happen. I would love to see Dr. Phil's wife divorce him. And I would love to see what's that lady that defends all the women. Like I have nothing against the
lawyer, right?
That lawyer,
Albright? No,
I
not
would love to
Albright.
see Albright in the sexual
Is it
harassment
Albright?
case. Yeah, you're right. You hit it.
Gloria Albright, right?
Because you know that at the end of the day, they just be on some bullshit, you know, for the money. Or
She's a
whatever.
lawyer.
But,
Yeah, she's
but I would love to see her in an aggressive sexual harassment, like somebody saying she harassed them.
Grabbed
You know
her.
what I mean?
Who's grabbing who by the
Yeah,
pussy
right,
now, right? Who's
right.
grabbing who
Right, I would love to see that.
by the fucking pussy?
And Dr. Phil's wife just come out and be like, you know what, all this shit you talking, you choked me last night. I would just love to see whatever her name is just come out of the closet and just have a whole story about Dr. Phil's judgmental ass, you know?
fuck, Doctor. You have any? You have any last words for the listeners or plugs before that?
Be a Riddles on October 28th.
This
with
will be out by then.
Alex Ortiz
Oh, Puerto Rican.
doing
black.
Puerto Rican
Spigger.
Spigger. Right.
Spigger.
Yeah. And they're doing a Halloween bash. Frank Townsend's gonna be there.
Oh, Frank's been on the
Hell yeah,
podcast.
Frank.
Frank's gonna be there. And I think a couple more people. It should be a good show. You know, it's been my first show in about a year, so that's pretty good, man. You know, I haven't been out
Welcome
at all.
back.
So. Yeah, I got my COVID shot, at least one of them. So
Nice.
you guys got COVID shots?
I got
You don't look
COVID.
like you
I got both. I got COVID and the shot.
This guy don't look like he take COVID nothing.
I got COVID.
Yeah,
I got shots.
I had to get it to
I'm
go to
proud of it.
Hawaii. You know,
Right.
Just use the fake one, like those guys that got caught in
they
Hawaii.
are not
Do
bullshitting.
not.
No, they caught him.
They are not
They caught him.
bullshitting in Hawaii.
No,
bro.
they're not.
Not
They got
at
sent
all.
back to Florida or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
or Rolling Meadows,
That's
where the
a
fuck they were
long
from.
trip back home, man.
What's up?
So, man, I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing some awesome stuff here, man. This podcast, you got the dark lighting.
Nice,
It's a
bro.
real intimate setting. It's really thoughtful how you put it together, man. I've seen a lot of shit podcasts out here. And although this one is one other shit, it is the shit at the same time.
Thank you. Speaking of the shit, we have the shit of the producer to my left. James, what, you want to plug yourself real quick?
Go
3 weeks should be out.
Go see Dale McPeak's album recording at Lincoln Lodge, November 18th. There are 2 shows, 7 and 9:30. They will sell out. They're probably sold out already, but if they're not, you better fucking go get tickets to that. Go to @RealCuteDude on Instagram and go to his bio. I will also put the link in my bio. If you want to go see that, and you also want to go see him at Stand Up, Friday, November 5th at 8 p.m., 1540 North Milwaukee Avenue. If you buy a full price ticket to Stand Up that night, which is a night that Dale is headlining, I will buy you a ticket to see his album recording. So you can see 2 shows for the price of one. Again, go to standup.net to see Dale at Stand Up and pay full price, and you get a ticket to both Stand Up and the album recording. And then keep your eyes on Zanies, folks.
Keep your eyes on Zanies.
Keep your eyes on Zanies.
It's popping. Zanies used to be like no people, 3 days on a Tuesday, but it's totally changed. Anyways, follow the Lobo Podcast on Instagram, TikTok. I started putting stuff up on Twitter when the Facebook shut down. So again, on Twitter, follow the Patreon, subscribe, like. Hey, give me YouTube ads. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. It's the next step in monetization. So like me on YouTube, tell your friends, subscribe, listen, DM me dick pics.
Oh, yeah, and I got TikTok thanks to James Webb.
Right.
These nuts in your mouth, dog.
These nuts in your
Let's
mouth.
go, dude.
Dog, D-A-W-G.
Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. 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 It's the Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. It's the Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. It's the Lobo